Hi, welcome to the lecture 3. As we have discussed about Dev C++, now I want to install Dev C++, and we'll be working with Dev C++. For that, just write Dev C++, and from sourceforge.net you need to download it. By clicking download, the download will start shortly, and the file is about 48 MB, I guess, and depending on the connection it will take time. So I don't want to download it because I have already downloaded it. So you need to download it. After downloading, you need to go to download section, and in download section just click on dev cpp. It will ask for permission, yes, and then install it. Do not make any changes. Keep everything as it is. Keep the default values. So we have discussed about Dev C++. It is an IDE, integrated development environment. We just need to make sure that our setup or Dev C++ is ready. We have to make little changes, and I will be discussing those little changes. Now run Dev C++. So this asks for certain styling. I think that's perfect. Okay, now Dev C++ has been installed. I want you to, before exploring anything, go to tools, go to compiler options. In compiler options, go to settings. In settings, you need to go to linker. In linker, generate debugging information and change it to yes. So what it will do is that the debugger will generate the error information. Now again, go to tools, go to environment options, and in directories change the default directory. And in for a default directory, you need to go to my PC, and in PC, in C, make new folder. Call that folder my procs. Okay, so the directory has been set. Perfect. Now the last thing, go to tools, go to the editor option. This is the most important one. Now go to snippets, and in snippets go to the default source. There is nothing, so you have to write certain lines. I'll explain it later, but for now you have to write certain lines. Just write as I am writing. Hash, it is also called sharp. I include IOStream, then using named space std colon, and then main, and then enter, and then open bracket, and then close bracket. So what is this? This will be the default lines of code which will be shown every time we create new source file. Why I'm writing it? Because these 3 lines of codes are necessary to execute any program that we will be writing inside these curly brackets. Our original program will of course be written inside these curly brackets. Above those curly brackets, there is a main function. There is this using named space std and a hashtag include IOStream. What are their functions? We'll be explaining it later. This is not our concern at this moment in time. For now, you have to do it and take things on faith. Just follow me and check in this. Insert the following code into every new empty file and press OK. Okay, we have done it. Now everything is ready. Now go to file and new source file, and this will be the default writings. This will be the default text generated every time we generate the new source file. In this, I just want to make sure that things are working accurately. I want to write one simple code which will generate the output welcome to any person who is coming to the party, and say, let's suppose we embed that program in a robot. So how that program is working and what are all those lines, I'll be explaining it in the next lecture. For the time being, we just want to see whether our dev C++ is working or not, or first very simple program is working or not. So for that, just write C out, this double less than sign, double quotation mark, and in that just write welcome and then exclamation mark. Okay, done. After that you need to put a semicolon. Now execute it, compile it. So it will ask for the name of the program to save. So save it by the name of welcome. We have saved it. Now the program has been compiled, but yes, there is a problem. Why? Because this is not namespace, this is namespace. This was the problem. So let's see, this is a compile. Oh, it has been compiled. Now perfect, there are no errors. Okay, now we have to make one change, and that is in the editor option. And in editor option, go to snippets, go to default source and change it to namespace and press OK, and everything is perfect. Just cut it and close it. Yes, file, make new source file. Yes, it is namespace, not named space. And now we paste it and then again run it, and yes, it is running. So say suppose I'm writing the name welcome and I'm replacing it, so the program has been run. Now everything is working perfectly. Now what is this program doing? Every line of code will be explained in the next lecture. For now, dev C++ has been enabled and everything is working perfectly fine. In the next lecture we'll be explaining every single line of this whole program. Thank you.